Hi there, this is Shannon with Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. I am going to do my fourth mani of the five Stylist Lab sets. The set that we're featuring today is Anything's Paw-sible. So it has some dark and some lighter, so they're kind of like flipped or inverted little paw print. I'm not going to do the rainbow. I'm not, we'll save that when I need it. Hopefully not for a long time. We're also using Beautiful, Nightmare, Bohemian Beauty, and Spice of Life. So I had some partials here. Let me move some stuff around here. Let me figure out the order I'm doing this. Let's start with my pinkies and this. I've organized all my stuff, so hopefully I can not get it confused here. So, all right, let's just kind of keep those warm here. All right, so we're gonna start with my pinkies, and I'm using the Bohemian Beauty. Nope, that's not what it was called. Beautiful Nightmare. I can't remember what sub box this is from. I know it's from a sub box because it's cut funny. But we're going to use it as a full strip. So I'm going with the golds and the browns in this mixed mani look. So I have on one layer of ridge filler as a base. And I did do the nail strengthening serum from Color Street with the restorative cuticle cream and stuff that I like to do for my nail prep. But we're gonna do Beautiful Nightmare, and then over that I'm putting the Bohemian, what is that called? Bohemian Beauty? Yeah. I'll have to look up. I can't remember what sub boxes everything's from. But it's a sub box. They're both sub box sets. So if you haven't caught my other three the last three manis I've done, I have been going through and doing all five Stylist Lab sets, and this is the fourth one. This is Laura Parker's Anything's Possible. I know I didn't look it up before I got on camera or on video here, but I know she did it in honor of a dog of hers that had passed. And if you've had pets, you have probably dealt with a loss of a pet. So the set was designed to, it does have two strips that are the rainbow. Well, one, but there's two of them because it's we get two of every one, but so it has the little rainbow on it to represent the rainbow bridge and the puppy or dog or cat or pet that you have that has passed. I guess the paw prints I probably only apply to cats or dogs. I don't think I don't know, I can't think of other animals that are pets that have paw prints like that. Oh, do bunny paws look like that? I actually don't know. I don't know what bunny paw prints look like. They'd be little. Do they have the same type of little paw pads? They probably do. I'm gonna have to have Stacy show me what a bunny paw print looks like. I wonder if they have longer, like, toes or something. I might have to Google this, but that's okay. So, anyway, we're going to do that. I do not know if this is going to count for a bingo mani, because I was thinking it would count. I thought we had a square that was neutral, but I don't think we do. I think we have a grayscale or neon, and that's the one that I was thinking had the option for neutral, but I think it's grayscale and not neutral. But that's okay. So I have a lot of sets. I should grab another one. I think there was a 5 or more So I have one, two, three. I have three. Oh, four, because I'm using what's it called? Spice of Life too, which I am down to like one strip left, but I don't think I have another. So I wanted to add a little extra dark glitter to this, so I was hoping that it shows up. It does. So, because I was hoping it would tie in with the darker strips in the set. So I have put the base is the Nightmare, Beautiful Nightmare, and the overlay is the Bohemian, I can't say that word, Bohemian Beauty. And I was hoping there was some contrast and it would show up, and it does. Okay. The another gold that would work with this, anything's possible if you wanted a solid or a plain gold nails. I was going to use Morganite Delight, which is actually a really close match. But I also didn't want to open another full set of strips, so I am using Pershals, and I'm using ones that I had already opened. I mean, guess that's what partials are, but I found options that were already open, so I didn't have to open a full pack if I didn't need to. Obviously, I had to open the Stylist Lab set, but I didn't have that one open. So, and then my last one I'll have next, which I'll have to do Thursday. I'm planning on, I have an event on Saturday that I'm working at for my friend who's opening a women's health clinic. I've been doing some work for them and they're having their grand opening and I am going to be there helping. But I'm going to do some sparkly nails and I'm using the Light Your Shine, Light Your Faith set. You know, it's confusing because the two sets that have the two Stylist Lab sets that have two, what's it called? Two strips in them have like three names because the packaging has one name and then the individual strips have names too. So it's a little confusing because it's not just one. Oh, I have too many open. So I'm doing a underlay under this, and then I'm going to do some slanted tips with the accent nails with the paw prints. So, oh wait, no, I do need that one. Never mind. So I'm doing my base layer as a glitter or clear glitter overlay, so I'm calling this an underlay instead of an overlay. But I'm pulling in that same Bohemian Beauty, I believe is the right one, underneath on those two accent nails. Look at how organized I am. Doing it in order. I better like move these so they don't get too hot. Let's see how hot this mat is. These are toasty. I should probably move them off that. Or I should put my mat on lower temp. Hold on a second. Right, I didn't line it up perfectly, but that's okay. Excuse me. It always seems like my throat gets hoarse when I start talking. Probably because I haven't talked much today. Well, I guess I did go to the doctor. I wasn't just home by myself all day. I do talk to the dogs once in a while, but they don't hold very well. They don't have very good conversations with me. So, Anyway, we are going to, oh, I did do my, oh, I did talk because did another video earlier. I did my subscription box sneak peek for April that I just went live, and it just shared that. So if you want to see spoilers, if you either have gotten the box already or like to see the spoilers, please remember to check that out. I did also go live in the VIP group to do the February drawings. Sorry, the March drawings. I don't know what month we're in. I'm not that far behind. It was just the March drawings that I did today to see who those winners were. And then, all right, I'm using this as a solid full strip because it just has a little accent with the paw prints, and I thought it would look cute. So, oh, shoot, can I get that up? Don't know if I can get it up without ripping it. Dang it. I didn't go low enough. It's fine. I don't want to ruin the strip by pulling it back up. I just didn't go all the way down to my proximal fold like I would have liked to, but it's okay. All right, we're just gonna save it. If I wouldn't have had the ridge filler on, it might have lifted up, but I didn't notice in time to reposition it. But that is such as life. All right, today is also the solar eclipse day, but it was way too cloudy here by my house in Minnesota. I had some people, I saw Wisconsin people could see it. Not a total, we only had, Minnesota was supposed to be 73-ish%, so I'm assuming Wisconsin was similar. All right, so we'll do the thumbs last. Now I have to plan, oops. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I just had an idea. Because I think there's a Manny or a bingo or like, oh, you know. Mm, oh, I don't, now I can't just, I guess I will have to ask Stacy. Because there's no two nails alike. Like, these are all different, or do I have to have all these different too? Because I guess that's what I was thinking maybe this would work as, but I don't know if it will because of that. I don't know. We'll see. I just had an idea though. Either way, it might not work for that either, but let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'd had one more set I used, I could do the 5. Maybe I should try to add something before I was contemplating using, actually here, I'll do that. I'm gonna do this instead. That's gonna be a lot of layers on these tips. I was thinking I would add a little bit of Midnight in Manhattan. Not Midnight in Manhattan. Made in Milan. Let's see if I can add a stripe. Now this set is super old, so I do not know. Oh, it's also like stuck. That's an interesting thing. Huh. All right, well, will not be using that strip. All right, we're gonna play around. And one more really dark color to contrast this. Plus, then I will have 5. We will do that. Okay, so that is the plan. Sorry, I was gonna try to. I wasn't gonna do that, but since I already had 5 sets out, although this is gonna be pretty thick. I just haven't used Made in Manhattan for a really long time. I don't even know if that's a current set anymore now that I think about it. Okay, so my plan is on. Actually, maybe I'll go dark on all of them. Okay, so here, let's do this. Take this off. All right, so we're adding. Okay, hold on. Which way do I want to do my accents? I want to do this way. My angle. Okay, so we're gonna start with Made in Milan, which reads black a lot of the time, but it's a very deep brown, reddy brown kind of color. So I'm trying to do that low. And then we're gonna try to stagger these slant to tips in different colors. I'm gonna do both. All right, I'm gonna do all the dark. Hold on, I need my tweezers. Where did I put those? Okay, so I haven't done footsie or putsy nails for a while. So, all right, we're gonna play around. So I just cut my strip in half at an angle and use that. Sometimes I'll cut them the long way. It just depends on what I'm doing for the what's it called? Like how big of slants I'm doing, or if it's like the V-tips. There. This is such a pretty color. It looks way different in the like sunlight. It's one of those strips that looks different in different lighting. But I think that's going to set it up as a nice base for these. Okay. Let's see if I can trim that off just a little bit. And here, this needs to be trimmed on this side. Okay, so Midnight in Manhattan. Then I'm going to do, one of them is going to be, I want this nail. Okay, wait, we do both the Midnights. Not Midnight in Manhattan. Sorry, Made in Milan. Correct myself here. Made in Milan, not Midnight in Manhattan. Definitely not the black one. This is the brownish, really deep, dark brown. In the sunlight, it almost has a reddish, like dark maroonish tone to it. I don't know. Let me know if you've worn this one. It's very pretty. And again, I have to check if it's still, I don't recall if it's still available or not. It's one of those underrated. I don't think it is, but who knows? Between all the sub boxes and all the catalogs and collections I lose track of all the strips. I used to know like every strip, and now it's definitely, I don't always know what's still in the core and stuff, but I feel like we never live and sit it with the core catalog very long before the next one comes out. But this one had more time than last year, because last year we had a double launch. They launched core and spring at the same time, which basically didn't give any time to spring or core by itself. So I'm glad they did that at least. But anyway, I've been trying to play or think about what to do. I want to do like a fun sale or a game night or something in the group. Let me know if you guys would be interested in doing a Zoom Manny night again. We did that once. But I know it's hard to get so many people on a Zoom because it gets very loud if people don't mute their mute themselves and stuff. But it was fun. I'll have to do that again. It's always hard. I can do have to be a Friday because I work my other job at night, and it's Friday's like the only days I get off. But I could always do just work before or after too. So the other thing is trying to schedule something like that is always so hard. Well, that's like game nights or anything live I do is in the group is also that same way. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys have things that you've liked in the past that you want me to bring back. I know we haven't done a live like I've played live bingo. We haven't done that in a long time. And then okay, so this one is going to be this. So I want this is my cross. I didn't know how this would work, cutting one of these in half because of because it's a weird whatever that's called, the end. What are those? The like weird pre-cut shapes? I don't know if we have a name for that. I think the theory of it is better than the actual what's it called? Execution, maybe? Alright, so we are angling that. Oh, these are fun. I like these. Okay. I like when things like work out in my head. Like it works out in real life what was in my head, I guess I'm trying to say. I suppose I should do this side. Keep it consistent so I don't lose track. This should still work, right? Even though it has... Yeah, that's perfect. How much? I don't know how much I showed on the other nail. Not quite the same. That's okay. We're not comparing the two hands. Actually, maybe it is close enough. That's... Like this gold set, I don't know if I'd wear it by itself, this beautiful nightmare one. But with the contrast of these browns, I think it's gonna look really cool. Alright, so get that off. Okay. Right? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I just had to take a quick check, make sure I was doing this all right. So this is like an ombre brown too, glitter as a base underneath these little gold top prints. I don't know if you noticed that. If anybody noticed that? All right, we're gonna do set that down, get some paw prints on there. All right, I'm debating on my thumbs. I was gonna do slant tips, but now I'm wondering if I should just do a full puppy print on each of the thumbs since, well, there's enough puppy. Okay, let's see how much puppy shows up on these. Okay, is this my brow? Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna have some of these extra. I took too many strips out. I'll see. Can you see that? Okay. Now I'm thinking I should have done, that's okay. I should have done gold. No, I think it's all right. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud like I always do. I think the dark with and then the lighter brown with the spice of life is gonna work with the gold puppy print, the gold base strip. Ah, okay. So we're gonna do spice of life, gold. No, not gold. And then there's gold there. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Make sure I do the right angle. These are not going to be as contrasty, but I hope it works. Because they're still not the same browns. I could have done the gold on the bottom of that and not done made in Manhattan, but I didn't. So now we're going to get this. So we will see how we like that. Okay, hold on. I want to attach it to the tip there, and then it's like I have to get an angle. That works good enough. It's not quite as cool as the other one, but that's okay. I think it'll work. It's not as much contrast, but I think it'll be fine. So, anyway, let's see. We chatted about the Stylist Lab sets. So those were the people that had the highest PV in August. They picked five stylists earned the chance to design their own set. I don't know if you've heard me talk about it in the past. I know there was some, it wasn't the most, I guess it was a stressful process, which kind of is probably how it goes in real life as far as like designing sets and getting things approved and whatever. But I think there was some transitions going on within the company at that time, so that probably didn't help. So, but I guess I avoided a little bit of chaos, but it still would have been cool to have won. But it's also frustrating because some of the stylists aren't happy with their final set. So there's that too. So maybe I dodged a bullet on that one. But again, like I have said, it is what it is, and there's no changing it. I doubt they will do that incentive again. I think it's just too much to manage, basically. Because they can't control who, like, how much, like, design experience and, like, I mean, they expected them to be able to, like, mock up an idea, and not everybody is as comfortable with that as others, so I think it just took a long time, but I don't know because I did not do that. But, uh-oh, I don't want to lose. Oopsie, that's not right. I don't want to lose all of. I don't want to lose all of spice. Again, not a lot of contrast on that, those two layers, but I think it works with the. I have like 4 layers on that nail. All right, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. I don't usually do triple slanted tips, and then I don't always use a base, like an underlayer. So it is the quadruple tips for me, which I don't, like I said, I don't normally do. But I think it's fun. All right, I think it works. This is pretty much what I had in mind. I added the darker Made in Milan set at the last minute. So now I just have to figure out if I want to do slanted tips for the, okay, so I feel like it's hard to see. Okay, there. Oh, I have like weird nails, extra strips right here. Don't ruin my tip of my other nail. It's like stuck. Okay, so I gotta clean this up. Do I want slanted tips on the thumbs like I was gonna do? So I took these all out because I was gonna do, but maybe I want just brown dark with this. Full strips and then save all these. I think I will. I think I'm going to take out another dark thumb. Or do I want one dark, one light? Ooh, or do I want light? No, I'm gonna go dark. We're just gonna do a full paw print because I didn't do any of the full strips like this. So then I can see the paw prints better. And I'm gonna see if I can get it to work. Get two out of one strip, which will be tight. And this way I can show off the ombre too because you really can't see it on the tips. Where I did this, that's not gonna work. That's gonna be way too short. Okay. So I'll get the other one out here. So the thumbs on this set, you guys, have one dark and one light for those two biggest strips. So if you only can use the biggest strip, then you don't have a choice. See, there's one is really dark and one is light. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This reminds me of the, oh, what is that animal? Safari Chic a little bit with the colors and I mean, like that, the gold base with the paw prints. It kind of reminds me of Safari Chic. If you guys are familiar with that animal print, it's like a leopard print set. Um, just the gold strips. Oh, this is still on. Probably shouldn't just keep that on. Oh, I probably should because I'm going to have to finish the rest of putting the rest of these away. All right, so we are almost done. I'll clean that edge up in a second because if I wait too long, then it's way harder to get off. Okay. So tomorrow is the launch of the, or I guess depends on what day I have this come out, because it might be a few days. So Tuesday we launched the Seize the Day pedicure collection for summer or vacation time, I guess, if you're going on anywhere fun and watery. Beachy, I guess is the right word. But it is for very cute little nautical type themed pedicure sets. So, and as you know, or maybe you don't know, pedicure sets can be used on your fingers as well. Some people actually prefer having that wider strip, a little more to work with. Um, some like it because their base of their nails like this is more squared off, like mine are. So there's lots of advantages of those pedicure sets. So even if you can't reach your toes, or don't want to try to reach your toes to do a pedicure set, and if you like those sets, don't be afraid to use them on your fingers. Um, and actually vice versa. I use regular strips, pedicure or manicure strips for my pedicures more often than I use pedicure sets on my toes, to be honest. So, and I have not had my toes done since summer because once we got cold and I just wear socks every day, I haven't been wearing them or doing my toenails. But once we get to sandal season, I'll start doing them again. I used to go to the gym and kickbox, and then I was bare feet for that, so then I always had my toenails done. But I haven't done that for a long time either. I need to find something because when I stop working out and then I stop eating well and then I'm gaining weight again, so that kind of happens. I ripped that. That's sad. I ripped my thumb, like a hole in it. I pulled it too much. It's kind of hidden, but so I need to get back at keeping track of logging food and that stuff. But man, I wish I was back in my younger days when I could just eat what I wanted and not have to care about it. Because I didn't used to have to care, it used to not make a difference. I think I must have had a much higher metabolism, which I suppose is a thing. All right, so we have Anything's Possible. This is the dark ombre strip that I'm going to feature with the thumb. We got the little design set with the gold. Then I have some Bohemian Beauty and Beautiful Nightmare. And then I mixed on these tips, Anything's Possible, Beautiful Nightmare, no, Made in Milan, and then the Bohemian Beauty is the base layer. And then I have Spice of Life with Made in Milan on the gold base set. So, all right, we got our fourth of five for with of the Stylist Lab set, and I finished my five or more sets. All right, you guys have a great day or night. I will talk to you later. Bye bye.